para in case kung gusto nyo maghingi ng PowerPoint. Okay, so start with the phylum Porifera. Okay, so we're done with the classifications, characteristics of animals, at ano pa, etc. So we're done. So we're going to start with the individual phylum. I said we have 9 phylum on the animal kingdom, and Porifera is the simplest. Okay, so Porifera is the simplest animal kasi nga siya ay under cellular level pa lang. Okay, so wala, nag-a-admit lang ako ng iba. Ayan, marami na kayo. Okay, so ito yung mga examples ng mga porifera. Okay, pag sinabi natin porifera, they are spore-bearing animal. So pag nakita nyo siya, para lang siyang, when you look at it, it looks like corals. Okay, the difference with the poriferans with corals is ito ay softened yung kanyang body. Para nga siyang sponge na ginagamit sa panghugas ng plato. Okay, yeah. Okay, so for the taxonomy, okay, we have the kingdom Animalia, okay, subkingdom Parazoa, which means black tissue. Then we have the phylum Porifera. From the word pore, meaning pores. Okay, they are pore-bearing animal. For the general characteristics of the Porifera, they are the simplest of all animals. And it contains specialized cells but no other organizational level. So when we talk about organizational level, hanggang dun lang siya sa cell. Wala pa siyang tissue, wala pa siyang organs, etc., etc. Okay, so mostly they are marine. And in saltwater sponges, they are brightly colored, while ito naman example ng sponges found in the freshwater. Okay, there's 2 meters to 2 centimeters yung lumalaki. Actually, we have this sponge in the laboratory. Kasi hindi ko mapapakita sa inyo. Okay, so means pore-bearing. Okay, so water enters through the pores, bringing in food and oxygen. So yun lang. Meron lang mga pores wherein dun pumapasok yung food, dun din lumalabas ang kanilang... Dun din lumalabas yung kanilang mga dumi or... Okay, so they are called filter feeders, and they feed on the plankton. So the osculum, okay, is a large opening found at the top where excess water lives. Okay, so for the parts, okay, for the parts we have the Okay, so for the parts, we have the osculum. Ito nga yung large opening. And then we have here, the spicules. Doon sa laboratory na activity, meron lumabas na ganito. Pero iba itsura. Okay, there is spicules. Okay, so ayun, ito yung tinatawag na kanilang specialized cells, which is the choanocytes. Okay, so yung water, listen na pa, yung water, it will go to the sporocytes, papasok sa loob, tapos dito sila lumalabas. So saan pumapasok? The food and the oxygen enters here, okay? And then, natatrap sila with the choanocytes. Okay? Gigets ba? Okay, and then they go out to the osculum. Okay, same goes yung kanilang sperm cell, dito rin nila nilalabas via the osculum. You get it? So yun lang, very simple part of the body kasi nga wala pa silang ibang mga body parts. Yun pa lang. Okay? So water in here in the goes out to the osculum. Okay, ayan. Okay. So, yan yung itsura niya. So, it moves in the spores and then go out in the osculum. Okay, so for the characteristics, they are asymmetrical, okay, they are non-moving, and ang tawag sa kanilang larval stage is the diplorula. Okay, so nabanggit ko na yan sa introduction to animals na merong diplorula, sa mollusca is we have the iba pa mga tawag, okay? So they reproduce via asexual reproduction is, ang tawag dun is their fragmentation. Okay, feces breaks off and form a new sponge. Okay, syempre, meron silang sexual, meron din silang asexual. Ang sexual nila is external fertilization, wherein the fertilization happens outside. Okay, that is external or sa environment. Paano nangyayari yun? Di ba meron tinatawag na blooming? Okay, so maglalabas sila ng sperm nila and egg cells outside the osculum, parang pinapasabog nila. Okay, so doon nagmi-meet yung sperm and egg. Once na magkaroon na ng fertilization, they will go down to the substrate at doon sila magpo-form ng mga sponges. Okay? Bigyan na pa may questions kayo ha. Okay, so inside the body is a hollow, may butas siya sa loob. Okay, ang tawag doon is the spongocele. Okay, so they have two cell layer. Okay, we have the outer epidermis and we have the inner endodermis. And ang tawag doon sa kanilang jelly-like substance scattered all throughout the body is called the mesenchyme. Okay, again, the hollow part of the sponges is this is the spongocele. Ito yung nasa ano nyo, lab nyo, di ba? This is the spongocele. Okay, itong part na to, this is what you call the choanocytes. Okay, so choanocytes, meron siyang amoeba. Ito yung mga parts ng choanocytes. We have the amoebocytes. Okay, so pag pumasok yung water, okay, pag pumasok yung water na mayroong mga plankton, itatrap ngayon siya ni amoebocytes, papasok kay choanocytes. At ilalabas yung water here, tingnan nyo yung arrow, okay, palabas ng osculum. Okay, so for the other parts, ayan, we have the epidermis sa outer part. Okay, ito yung substrate kung saan sila uma-attach sa kanilang yun nga, sa rocks or everything. Okay, and then we have the flagellum. Tama ba yung mga parts na nasulat nyo sa lab manual nyo? Okay, so let's proceed. So when you take choanocyte, it lines the gastrovascular cavity and they're the one who trap the foods. While si amoebocytes, ito naman, ang function niya is to digest and distribute the food. Okay, so pag pumasok yung mga food particles, nagkakaroon tayo ng tinatawag na phagocytosis. When you say phagocytosis, ini-engulf niya yung pagkain. Okay, once na-engulf niya na yung food particles, then the choanocyte, dadalhin niya ngayon yun kay amoebocytes. And si amoebocytes ang mag-transfer or mag-distribute all throughout the cell body, the body. Okay, so yan lang ang simple organization niya. They don't have GI tract, wala. Ang meron lang sila is choanocytes. Okay, again, yan. So, ito yung itsura niya. Okay, so choanocyte, ito yung color, ito yung the flagellum. Okay, pag tinignan mo sa microscope, ganyan na itsura. Okay, so choanocyte color cells line inside of the body cavity, the spongocele, and then the flagella naman, siya naman yung nag-i-spin to pull in the water and the food. Okay, sa water, ando na rin yung kanilang oxygen, which all the cells need oxygen for to survive. Okay ba? Okay, so next, doon naman sa color, doon natatrap yung mga planktons. Okay, so again, the example, this is the yellow barrel or the yellow tube sponge. Scientific name is Aplycina fistularis. Parang si SpongeBob. Ito daw, dito kinuha si SpongeBob kay yellow tube or yellow barrel. Okay? Okay, so this is the osculum. Yung nasa loob is the spongocyl. And dito mo matatagpuan yung mga sporocytes containing the choanocytes. Nagkakaintindihan ba? Okay, so choanocytes, yun lang yung kanyang specialized cells na may parts na collar, may flagella, may amoebo, and we have the choanocytes. Gets ba? Baka tulog na kayo dyan, ha? Okay, so for support, ano naman ang support system nila? Definitely, they have a support system. Ang tawag doon is we have the spongins and spicules. Okay, so spicules are hard sphere or star-shaped structure. Actually, when you get a piece of the sponges at ilalagay nyo sa microscope, ay titignan nyo sa microscope, you will see the sponges and the spicules para siyang mga crystals. Okay, and that gives them support. And that gives them the the ability na mag-stand at hindi masira. Okay, kahit sa pressure sa ilalim ng water. Okay? So, ayan yung itsura niya. Okay? Para siyang crystals. This is the spongins and this is the spicules. Okay? And there are also limestone spicules. Ito, silica, and we have the limestone spicules. Okay, so for example, this is the Venus flower basket. Okay, this is Euplectella aspergillum. Ano siya? Para siyang basket, hollow yung loob niya, hollow yung kanyang spongocyl. At kitang-kita mo yung actually mahal to. Maganda tong specimen ito. Meron kami nito sa Adamson, sa school ko before. So meron siyang, maliit lang siya, pero pag tinignan mo, napakaganda. Bibihira lang yung nakakita nito na buo pa and in the sea. Okay? Siya kanya naman, yung kanyang support system is the spicules. Okay? Ano nga uli ang scientific name ng Venus flower basket? Pwede kong isama to sa exam. We have the Euplectella aspergillum. Euplectella aspergillum is the Venus flower basket. Okay, so for reproduction, again, they can go through regeneration, fragmentation, or loss of body parts through mitotic cell division or asexual, and sponders also reproduce by a budding. So definitely, halos lahat, they can do a budding, pwede silang mag-regenerate, pwede silang mag-fragmentation, and also, syempre, as animal, they do the sexual reproduction. Ayan yung sinasabi ko sa inyo. Okay, so spiders are hermaphroditic. So they both produce egg and sperm, which then nire-release nila sa environment o sa water, yung egg and sperm via the osculum. Okay, so yung individual na to magpo-produce ng egg and sperm, tapos yung iba pang mga iba pang mga klase na pareho nito magpo-produce din sila. Yun, mag-meet sila they will meet in the water and then they will go down dun sa substrate tapos magpo-form na siya ng magkaka-larval stage muna siya, which is the diplorula, and after ng larval stage bababa na sila para maging bababa sa substrates para maging sponges. Okay? So nagkakaroon lang tinatawag natin cross-fertilization. Saan? Sa loob, sa labas. External fertilization. Okay? Yan, itsura niya. Okay, so for the gemmules, a special buds made to survive. Okay, so in the water, especially in the harsh environment, pwedeng too hot or too cold. So the reason why they survive, bukod sa spicules and the spongy, we have the gemmules, specialized buds to survive. Okay, there are certain foods and protective covering of the spicules. Okay, it is released when the sponge die and receives desiccation or drying out. Become adult, sponge condition become favorable. Okay, so si gemmules, yan yung nakakatulong para mag-survive si sponges during the mga harsh and unfavorable condition. Nagigets ba? Oh, yan, may humahabol. So these are the examples of napakadali lang ng discussion ng sponges kasi simple lang kanilang mga parts. Okay? So this is the branching tube sponge. Okay, so eto, once na ni-remove nyo siya, ngayon, once na ni-remove nyo siya sa water, sa salt water, kung yung mga kumukuha, di ba, may mga nangunguha niyan, which is actually bawal naman siya. So, teka lang ha. Wait lang, nawala ako. Okay, so yan yung example niya. So kailangan, bayaran niya. Kailangan ay malipat agad siya sa salt water kasi hindi siya mag-survive. Okay, so another example, yan, mga sponges din yan. Okay, so there are 4 classes of, this is the common, actually may isa pa. But these are the 4 classes of the Porifera. We have the Calcarea, we have the Demospongiae, ito yung pinakamarami, and we have the Hexactinellida, which is, example nga, is the barrel, Venus flower basket. Okay, ayan. Yung sa spelling, ingat kayo ha. Hexactinellida, we have the Demospongiae, and we have the Calcarea. Ayan. Ano ang difference ng nila? Difference lang sila when it comes to their support system. Syempre, doon sa itsura. Because nga, iba yung support system nila, iba rin yung itsura. Okay, so for the Calcarea, it's calcium carbonate. For the Demospongiae, it's spongin. Okay, lisa na. And we have the Hexactinellida. Siya naman ay made of spicules with 6 layers. Yan. So Hexactinellida, characteristics, or the term Hexactinellida is also known as the glass sponges because the support system is made of the silica. Okay, constructed fibers called the spicules cannot contract. Ito guys, ano siya, nababasag siya talaga. Pag pinress down mo, basag siya. Yun. And this one, ito nga, yung most common, we have the Demospongiae, can consist of spicules, spongin or spicules. So example of, so ayan yung example ng fossil Demospongiae. Okay. Yan, ayan pa. Then we have now the Calcarea, which is found in shallow water. Yung mga Calcarea sa mabababaw, yung Demospongiae sa malalalim. If you are a diver, okay, if you are a diver, makikita mo yung mga Calcarea kasi ito yung medyo mas makikita and very shallow water. So tayo. So again, we have 3 lang. We have Calcarea, Hexactinellida, and we have the Hexactinellida, Calcarea, and Demospongiae. So again, ang pinaka-common is we have the Demospongiae. Okay, let's go now with the mollusca. Bilis lang, di ba? Okay, so we have mollusca. Mollusca, sorry. Saan na ba ako? Diba? Yan lang ang klase ko. Yan lang ang subject ko ngayon. Pero mga major. So, origin. Okay. Okay. So, nasa 21 lang kayo na umattend today. Okay, sabi sa amin, yung attendance daw, syempre, bibigyan ko rin ng points yung uma-attend regularly. Pero dapat daw dinidisregard. Pwede ba yun? At least may something incentive yung laging na-attend ng class. Okay? Kung mayroon pa kayo reklamo sa grades nyo, baka magreklamo pa. Tataas ng grades nyo sa akin. Hoy guys, wala naman, may reklamo ba sa grades? Wala naman so far nagre-reklamo. Ano? Wala naman nag-PM.
Ma'am?
Sa grades nyo, nakita nyo na?
Hello po, ma'am.
Yeah. Kita nyo na ba yung grades nyo?
Ano po, ma'am?
Sige, yung mga may
Opo. Pero kasi, yung mga grades nyo naman, nakadepende yon sa mga pinapasa nyo. Nakita nyo may grades naman yung mga, may grades na halos lahat yung pinasa niya for prelim.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yung sa record po nito, saan
Yeah.
po na, ma'am?
Bilis ba? Mabilis ba yung lecture ko? Hindi, sa ano na lang, itatry ko siya sa YouTube. Kasi ang laki ng file eh. Isipin mo 40 minutes, tas dalawa. So, ilan yun? Try ko na lang isend sa YouTube yung sinasabi ko sa inyong YouTube account. Ha?
Okay
Ay,
po.
ma'am,
Yes!
sa ano po, pwede po ano sa M-Rooms yung link po nung kada video po.
Okay, sige. Pwede
Para
nga
po
yun,
mas
Opo, ma'am. Para malocate.
Mm,
para po hindi po matabunan sa
oo nga.
chat.
Sige. Ito kasi ni-record ko. Yung iba, hindi ko na yung mga previous naman okay na, no? Yung mga intro. I mean, yung taxonomy.
Opo, okay naman po.
Sige. Ito, i-record ko. Sige.
Okay naman po.
Sisend ko sa inyo yung link. Okay? So, ang tatapusin
Ay,
natin.
ma'am,
Yes.
ano rin po. Send na lang din po sa sa M-Rooms po, sa Moodle po, para po mas madali ma-allocate.
Yung link lang. Sa Moodle din kasi, ayaw nila tanggapin yung malaking file eh. Nakakabulit
Hindi,
nga.
ma'am, yung link lang po mismo.
Okay, sige.
Yung link lang po mismo, hindi po yung...
Sige. Dadagay ko na nandun yung link. Ano lang naman yun, di ba? Ika-copy ko lang, tapos ipipaste ko dun sa na yung link yung sa taas.
Opo.
Sige. Tatry ko.
Opo.
Alam mo naman, di naman masyadong techy. Anyways, so let's start now with the Cnidaria. Ito, in this phylum, medyo nag-level up. So from the cellular level, ito meron ng tissue. Again, hanggang tissue level lang. Okay? So sa Cnidaria, that includes the radiate animals. Okay, ito yung mga jellyfishes. And we have the box jellyfishes. Si box jellyfishes, hindi siya kapamilya ng common jellyfishes. Makikita nyo later. Bakit? Kasi meron siyang iba on distinct characteristic, makes them different from the other. Ano pa? Ano pa ang characteristic ng mga Cnidarians? Meron silang pinoproduce na toxins. Okay, yung toxins na yon, ang tawag is we have the nematocysts. Siguro some of you and some na nandito sa group na to, naka-experience na magmastingan ng jellyfish, and it's really irritant or sometimes painful. Okay? So, ang mga nematocysts ay makikita not in the bell but in the tentacles. Okay, let's proceed. Okay, for the phylum Cnidaria, kasama din dyan si anemone or si anemone. Yung iba, si anemone. The tentacles of the sea anemone or sea anemone consist of nematocysts also. Pero bakit si Nemo hindi siya nai-sting ng tentacles? So later di-discuss ko. Kasi meron silang mutualism. So they both benefited with each other. Okay? So there are about, ayan, may sumahabol pa, 24 na kayo. There are about, nawala tuloy ako. Yan. Mayroon pa ulit tayong session, ha? After this, para matapos natin lahat. Okay, so there are marine, 9,000 species. Okay, that includes jellyfishes, corals, sea anemone, and we have the Portuguese man of war. Okay, Hydra. Okay, remember this. Hydra is the one na makikita sa fresh water. And all the rest are aquatic or salt water. Only the Hydra ang makikita sa fresh water, and the rest is ulit-ulit naman ako. And all have arm-like tentacles except for the corals. Okay? Pero si corals, dumating din siya sa stage na meron siyang tentacles. Okay? Kasi meron siyang medusa stage before it reaches the coral stage. Okay? So later I'll discuss to you. Okay, so with regards to symmetry, they are radial. Kanina, ang sponges, they are asymmetrical. This one, it's already a radial symmetry. Pag radial, Ito ngayon divided into spokes na pwede para siyang pizza. Okay? So they have the hollow gut. Okay? Ang tawag nandito is we have the gastrovascular cavity. So ano na to, no, medyo nag-a-advance na. Meron na siyang gastrovascular cavity at meron lang siyang single opening. Two-way or one-way digestion? Yun nga, pag sinabi natin one opening, two-way ba to, one-way?
One way po.
One-way ba?
Two-way po.
Two-way. Kasi yung pinapasukan niya, dalawang way. Ganon. Pag sinabing one way, isang isang pathway lang. Ito kasi dalawa. Pero isang opening. Nakakalito, no? Anyways. Okay, so same with the sponges, they are diploblastic pa. Okay? Pag sinabi natin diploblastic, it contains only two germ layer, the epidermis and the gastrodermis. Okay? So either tubular or barrel shapes, the tentacles surrounds the mouth. Okay, so wala kang makikitang tentacle sa may bandang ibaba. Okay, basta hindi, ganito na lang. Basta nasaan yung mouth, doon mo makikita si tentacles. Surrounded siya with the mouth, by the tentacles. Okay, so only animals with nidocytes or the stinging cells found in the tentacles. Okay, ito, huwag kayong malilito ha. The cell that produces the nematocyst is the nidocytes. Ang tawag sa sting is the nematocyst. Ang tawag sa cell na nagpo-produce ng nematocyst is the nidocytes. You get it? Okay, kasi sabi ko, pag tinanong ko, what do you call the sting? Ang sagot doon, yun ang mga pinagtatalunan ng mga bata eh. Nematocyst yung mismong sting. Kung pag ang question ko, the one that produces is the nidocytes. Ayan, with the C. Okay? Nidocytes, silent C yun. Yan. So, ang nidocytes, matatagpuan yan scattered all throughout the tentacles. So, the longer the tentacles of the jellyfish, mas madami siyang mga nidocytes. Mas maraming nidocytes, ibig sabihin, mas marami siyang napoproduce na nematocyst. Why is it painful? Look at this. Nidocyte contains poison to paralyze prey. Siyempre, they can paralyze smaller organism. Okay? And the tentacles bring food into the mouth. So once na nadumikit yung prey nila sa tentacles, yung tentacles, dadalhin niya yun sa mouth. Okay? Papasok siya sa loob ng mouth, tapos idadigest siya sa gastrovascular cavity. Okay? Iintindihan? So, the inner gastrodermis secretes digestive juices into the gastrovascular cavity, which digests the food and circulates the nutrient. Okay? So, may narinig ba kayong intestine, stomach? Wala. They only have the gastrovascular that secretes the gastrodermis that secretes the juices for the digestion. Okay? So once natunaw na si fish, or for example, yun nga yung kinain nila, it will then absorb by the body of the mollusca. Okay? Ganyan na itsura niya. Again, the mouth is surrounded always by a tentacles. And this is the gastrodermis. Ito yung nagsisecrete ng juices for digestion. This is the gastrovascular cavity. Okay? So, yan lang yung kanilang parts. Okay? So, ito ngayon si nidocytes. So, nidocytes, yung nidocytes, nasa loob yung coiled nematocyst. Na pag na-touch mo, yung tentacles, bumubukas tong ano na to. Yan, ganyan. So, ito yung kaniyang trigger point na pag ayan. So, pag tamaan ni prey yung trigger point, inilalabas niya si nematocyst. So this is the nidocytes. Kaya 'di ba ako naranasan ko na kasi nga butit na mahilig ako magkalkal ng mga hayop sa dagat eh. So naranasan ko lagi mastingan, okay? So ano nangyayari? Yan, mahapdi siya. mahapde. Ako naranasan ko pa napuluputan ako ng ng seaworm, pumulupot sa legs ko. Ayun, pagkatanggal ko may mga may mga spikes pa na naiwan at sobrang hapdi niya. So later yon sa sa Annelida. Okay? So ito ganun nga. So naka-coil siya sa nidocytes. Ngayon, meron siyang trigger na pag natamaan mo, lalabas siya doon. Kaya pag binaltak mo yung tentacles dun sa skin, makikita nyo nagiiwan siya ng mapula na siya. Kasi nga ganyan. Para siyang parang barbed wire ang dating. Okay. So ito naman, ewan ko kung meron sa inyong mga nakapunta na sa ibang bansa, o mga Portugal, ganyan. This is very known as the Portuguese man of war. Okay, this is Portuguese man of war or Physalia. Ang scientific name nito is Physalia physalis. This one, napakahaba ng tentacles nito. And ito, it's not swimming, hindi siya nagsuswim sa dagat, pero naka-float siya. Kasi ito, meron siyang air. Ako gusto ko talaga makita nito in person kasi amazed ako sa itsura niya, sa kulay niya. Kulay niya kasi pink or purple. Okay? Dami kong kwento. Okay? So have a simple nerve net. They have a sensory receptor. Okay, so tanong, dyan ha, may plus point, baka nakakita na kayo dyan, pero kailangan may picture kayo ng Physalia physalis. Okay, so muscle help in directional movement and capturing. Actually, my friend from UP Cebu, meron siyang beach na napuntahan sa may, nakakita daw siya ng ganito. So there are cases na nagta-travel, ito actually hindi ito malapit sa Pilipinas napapadpad sa Pilipinas. Pero pansinin niyo, hindi siya dumadami dito sa Pilipinas kasi hindi talaga to ang kanyang teritoryo. Okay, hindi siya nagsusurvive sa environment natin. Okay? So ito, so ang bell shape is the mesoglea ang tawag dyan. And then, ito na ngayon yung tentacles. The jelly-like is the mesoglea between the two cell layer that supports the cnidarians. Okay. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyong box jelly. Kasi mahahaba din yung... Yeah. Cubozoa. Under the cubozoa sila. Okay. So...
Alam ko na difference, ma'am.
Bakit? Meron silang
Yung sa true jelly, iba po yung itsura ng sa structure, ma'am. Kaya po tinawag na cubozoa or box jellyfish kasi po pagka parang hinati, box daw po yung itsura.
Actually,
then,
alam mo ba, meron siyang parang paa.
Sila daw po yung pinaka deadliest among sa classes.
Tama. At saka, ang bukod doon, meron silang tinatawag na pedalium. Yung jellyfish, yung tentacles scattered, sila may parang paa. Kaya mas yung movement nung kanilang tentacle.
Langoy daw.
Exactly. Kaya nilang tumarget ng prey na kaya nilang puntahan or targetin. Unlike the jellyfish, kung saan lang matamaan mo lang siya. Pero ito kaya nilang tumarget kasi nga meron silang paa. Meron pa silang propaglia. Meron silang mata. I will show you the parts later. Okay, so let's go back. So let's have the two main body parts of the Cnidaria. Meron tayong tinatawag na this is the medusa